It is May, and that means it's both prom and graduation season on the First Coast. And as we saw over the weekend, this end of school fun season can take a dangerous turn sometimes. Joining us now to talk about it is our crime and safety expert, Ken Jefferson. So Ken, we saw this past Saturday night when shots were fired at a very large after prom party. It was not a school sanctioned event. But what should parents be telling their kids about these parties and what they need to know going into it to stay safe?
And that's a great question. And parents don't need to just tell their kids. They need to go into action with their kids. They're still 16, 17, maybe 18 years old sometimes upon graduation. They're not mature enough to know how to handle a lot of things that's going on. And of course, they want their freedom. They want their parents to stay in the background or whatever. But parents, because of the times that we're living in now, there are more kids with weapons, be it a gun or a knife or something, and when some type of dissension goes on, they resort to those weapons and things of that nature. So parents need to have the conversation, of course, but find out the venue. Where are they going? What are you going to be doing? Who are you going to be doing it with? They just need to start parenting a little bit more. That's not to say that it's foolproof, because it's not, but what it does, it gives the parents more information as to where their children are, at what hour of the night or the day, what they're doing, who they're doing it with. And
then if your child maybe doesn't want to share that information, that's when you can have some more questions with them, because that'll probably raise some red flags.
Yeah, they lack their independence. You know, they think, you know, we all went through that. We know it all. We can conquer the world at 17, and mom and dad, they're old fogey. They don't know what they're talking about because it's a different time and a different age and a different era. But parents just need to continue to step up. And you know, there are ways that you can find out where your kids are, what they're doing, you know, with technology, modern technology and whatever. Most kids have phones, they have cell phones. The parent can tap into that cell phone through technology and track them and find out where they are and what they're doing.
What should parents know if maybe their kids are asking to host a party at their home? Kind of situation. I mean, parents, you know, sometimes they want to act like the cool parent and be like, go ahead, invite your friends over, or maybe it gets a lot bigger than they anticipated. How can parents be liable for maybe something that takes place at the party?
Well, parents are liable for their children. If they're under 18, what that child does, they're going to be held responsible for it if they destroy some type of property or whatever. And you know, let's just be real. When these young people go to these parties, a lot of things are happening. It's not just having fun, celebrating your graduation, whatever. There's drinking involved. Unfortunately, sometimes there's drugs involved. You may not see them. They may not be obvious or in plain sight, but they're around. You always got the kids that want to introduce something to another kid that's not good for them or whatever. So parents need to, it's a good idea if the parents is going to host it, but also monitor it. You have to monitor it, monitor what's going on. You have to lay some ground rules, invite your friends over. We're going to have a party from this time to this time, and this is how it's going to be. You just have to lay the ground rules. But when they just say, okay, go have fun, and they don't know where they are, they don't know what they're doing, that's when the trouble comes.
So trouble we hear a lot of time during these proms and graduation parties, and you were mentioning maybe if someone brings some alcohol that's served to underage kids or drugs, what happens behind the wheel after these parties? We now have the added element of distracted driving. Maybe they aren't impaired, but they're distracted with smartphones, things like that. Yeah. So what is your message to any seniors out there getting ready for a prom season, getting ready to graduate?
So my message to the seniors are, you've worked hard, you've accomplished this feat, you're in your 12th year of high school, you're now graduating, getting ready to be introduced to the real world, be it college, be it work, be it military or whatever. Enjoy yourself, celebrate it. You should celebrate it, but you need to do it responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Don't be distracted while you're driving. A lot of young people, as well as older people, I see them driving down the road with the steering wheel in the right hand and the phone in the left hand, or vice versa, being totally distracted. Even with hands-free, you're distracted, because how many times have persons driven and they're on the phone, they're talking, and they say, oh, I missed my turn, let me get off the phone, I got to get back focused. So you have to stay focused, you can't stay distracted, and God forbid, don't drink and drive or use any type of illegal drugs and get behind the wheel, because you're jeopardizing your life as well as others.
You have worked so hard to get to this point. Don't let one mistake throw it all away.
That's correct. Absolutely.
Ken Jefferson, thank you so much for joining us. This is a lot of great information for both students and parents.
You're very welcome.